Hello everyone, welcome to Eastern Consulting. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about CSCA exam. Previously we have seen in our videos and through your queries that you want to know a lot about the CSCA exam, like everything in full details. Since we cannot give you the full details in a short form video like this, but we're gonna pick like 15 most frequently asked questions about CSCA exams today. Okay, so let's go. So the first question, what is exactly CSCA exam? CSCA stands for Chinese Scholastic Competency Assessment. It's a type of assessment to check the quality of the students, to evaluate their merit, to evaluate their talents, and to evaluate if they can come to China and cope up with the Chinese education system. Now the question number 2. Who needs to take CSCA exam? CSCA exam is mandatory for all the students around the world who want to come to China to study their bachelor's or undergraduates. Now question number 3. Is it required for Chinese government scholarship? Yes, CSCA exam is mandatory if you are applying for Chinese government scholarship. And not just Chinese government scholarship. If you are applying for any other scholarships like Belt and Road, university scholarship, presidential scholarship, provincial scholarship, you will need CSCA exam. Even in some universities, if you are applying for a partial scholarship, you still need CSCA exam. It's a way the university assesses if you are able to study in their courses or not. Question number 4. Is it for masters or PhDs? No, it's not for masters or PhDs. It is only for the undergrad students. The students want to study their bachelor's degree in China. Question number 5. What are the subjects in the CSCA exam? So there are many subjects in CSCA exam and more are being included year by year. Right now there are like around 5 subjects: maths, physics, chemistry, biology, and Chinese. It is to understand your level of competency in these subjects. And these all subjects exams are separate from one another. Suppose you're applying for engineering. So if you're applying for engineering, you need physics and maths. Suppose you're applying for chemical engineering or applied chemistry, then you'll need maths, physics, and also your chemistry. If you're applying for nursing or maybe MBBS, then you also need to take the CSCA exam, but this time on maths and biology. And if you're applying for business-related majors like finance, accounting, business management, international trade and economy, you only need to pass the maths exam. Question number 6. How much does it cost to register for CSCA exam? The registration fee of one single subject is 450 CNY or renminbi or Chinese currency, whatever you call it. But if you are applying for multiple subjects, then you will definitely get a discount. Question number 7. Do I need HSK if I already have CSCA in Chinese language? Of course you need it, because CSCA can never replace HSK. Question number 8. It is an important question. How difficult is the CSCA exam? It is pretty tough to say how hard the exam is, because to some students it is pretty hard, but to other students it's just their 11th or 12th grade exam. So it depends on your preparation. But let me tell you one thing. This CSCA exam is not to stop you from reaching your dream and your goals. And the CSCA exam is designed to test your understanding, not your memorization. And this exam focuses on your problem-solving capabilities. Now question number 9. What is the exam format? The questions are all multiple choice questions, and these are all subject-based papers. Each exam takes around 60 to 90 minutes. Question number 10. When is the CSCA exam held? CSCA exam is a pretty recent development. They started the testing from 2025. So far, we have seen that the exam slots are on October, January, March, April, and by June. Question number 11. What score do I need to pass? So there is no actually universal passing mark, but different university, based on their rank, ask for different amount of scores. For example, if you're applying to a higher ranking university, then of course they're gonna ask for very high score in your CSCA exam. And also for better scholarship, you need better scores. Question number 12. Do all universities need CSCA score? So right now, there are only 306 universities who require your CSCA scores. And these 306 universities are also the top 306 universities in China. But they already started it very recently. That's why only a handful of universities are participating in this requirement. So by maybe next 2 or 3 years, you will see that all the universities in China require CSCA score. Question number 13. How long is the CSCA score valid? There is no official declaration about the validity period of the score as of yet. But we talk to the universities, and based on our experience, we know it for sure that your this year's score will be valid until this year's admission period. So if you're applying next year, you need to take the exam again. Question number 13. Can I retake the CSCA? Of course, this is a very common question. You can retake your exam as many times as you want. Question number 14. Is CSCA similar to SAT or A-levels? From our experience, we have seen that SAT exam is a very close example of CSCA. But A-levels has a little bit higher depth in terms of where the questions are coming from. CSCA is not like that. CSCA is a very close resemblance of SAT. Question number 15, and it is the most important question. Can I take help or cheat in the exam? CSCA is a proctoral exam, and in a proctoral exam, you need 2 devices that can take videos of you. One in front of you, which is your webcam, and another one set up just behind you, so that it can see the environment you are sitting in and what you are doing in front of you. And the CSCA exam software can detect if you are opening any other window in your PC, and also there's constantly a proctor, a real person available who's continuously monitoring you and who's continuously seeing what you're doing. And the Ministry of China is introducing a center-based exam all around the world, meaning that you can go to a center to take the exam. But so far, the only home-based online exam is available. So there's no way you can cheat or take a help from someone else. You might have seen in the internet in the advertisement of many study agencies or consulting firms, and they are telling you that they will help you pass the exam. Let me tell you, there is no such way they can do that. It is just impossible. So there's no way you can cheat your way into China. So be aware of the scammers. However, at Eastchurch Consulting, we tell you honestly that you need to pass your exam. We can neither assist or help you cheat in the exam, but we promise you to provide you with the best guidance there can ever be. We will give you instructions and guidance so that you can pass the exam confidently by yourself. On the next video, we're going to show you how to set up your devices and set up your exam environment. Until then, stay tuned and don't get scammed. To protect you from all the scammers, we are here, Eastchurch Consulting.